Hackensack Golf Club in Oradell, New Jersey, a beautiful 1922 Charles Banks designed golf course, was the site of the 107th Met Amateur Championship, held between August 6th and 9th, 2009. The Met Amateur is the MGA's oldest and most prestigious amateur championship. It consists of 36 holes with stroke play qualifying, followed by the top 16 players who advance to 4 rounds of match play. The 36-hole final match is one of the most demanding championship rounds in all of amateur golf. Following stroke play qualifying on Thursday, August 6th, the round of 16 began on Friday morning, August 7th. Medalist Mike Stamberger was the number 1 seed, yet he suffered a stunning defeat to John Irvesty of Sleepy Hollow. With Stamberger and number 2 seed Eric Lafont out of the championship, it was anyone's title to win. Other top contenders included 2009 Ike champion Mike Ballo of Woodway, who won his first round match, yet lost in the second round to end his Met Amateur hopes. Chris Cialo of Spook Rock also made it to the quarterfinals, but was defeated in that round by Sean Curtin of Orange County, who then became the first semifinalist. The second semifinalist was David Weisfeld of Fenway, who beat Ed Gibstein in the first round and then got past Ballo to advance to his first Met Amateur semifinal. The oldest competitor to make match play, John Irvesty, after getting past Stamberger, also made it to the semifinals. Irvesty was the runner-up in the 2008 MGA Mid-Amateur at Bayonne Golf Club. Completing the semifinal quartet was 16-year-old Cameron Wilson, who won the Carter Cup earlier this week at Baltusrol Golf Club. Here's what Wilson had to say upon reaching the semifinals.
I had 2 par 5s, so that was a birdie and an eagle. And I had a couple of short par 4s, so I hit one pretty close. I made a couple of putts. It was a bunch of everything.
What's your comfort level on this golf course? So, off the tee, did the line set up well for you? Does it meet your eye?
I guess so, not any more than any other course. I played it enough now. I played it, I guess, 4 times in the last 2 days. I'm starting to feel like I know what I'm doing, and I know the green's a lot better than at first.
After winning their semifinal matches, Cameron Wilson and John Irvesty arrived back at Hackensack Golf Club on Sunday, August 9th to compete in the 36-hole final match. It was a match of the youngest and oldest players in the Met Amateur field, and each player had their highlights. Irvesty won the first 2 holes of the match, both with birdies, to take a quick 2-up lead. Cameron Wilson won the 3rd hole, and then won again on the 5th hole to square the match. At the turn, Irvesty held a 1-up lead. But heading to the par 5 10th hole, which Cameron Wilson would play an 8 under par for the week, the match started to turn. Wilson won 3 of the next 5 holes, and then birdied the par 3 17th to take a 4-up lead, which is what he would hold at the midday break. Irvesty, however, wasn't done fighting. He birdied the 19th and 20th holes to cut Wilson's lead to 2-up, heading again to the par 3 3rd. The remainder of the front 9 in the afternoon saw both players make birdies, and Irvesty hole an outstanding putt on the 27th hole to cut Wilson's lead to 2-up. As the action shifted to the back 9, Wilson again began to exert his dominance over the match. He used long drives and accurate approach shots to birdie the 10th and 13th holes to regain his 4-up lead. He then made 2 routine pars to close out the match on the par 5 15 for a hard-fought and satisfying 4-3 victory in the 107th Met Amateur. Here's our newest Met Amateur champion.
It feels really good. I'm too drained to think about it too much. I played a lot of golf, and I was too tired to celebrate when I won. But it'll start feeling better after I get some more sleep and after I'm not so tired.
Tell me a little bit about the importance of having a caddy who really knows the course here this week. How did Paul help you?
It was good. A lot of the breaks aren't very obvious. The greens are pretty flat, so the breaks, a lot of them could go either way. Having him was really good. He's seen most of the putts before. Not that we were exactly sure on all the beats, but we always had a pretty good idea of what way I was going to break.
And what would you say was the thing that was working the best for you this week that allowed you to win?
It wasn't really everything. I'd say during the first couple days of match play, I putted really well. And today, I hit the ball really well, but didn't putt very well. So it was a little bit When one thing wasn't working, the other thing was. But it didn't all come together at once, but it came together enough.
Thank you for watching video of the 107th Met Amateur Championship. We invite you to return to mgagolf.org in 2 weeks when the 94th Met Open Championship, sponsored by MetLife, comes to Ridgewood Country Club in Paramus, New Jersey.